conversations over the dinner table about politics with friends or family members. Well, here in North Carolina, about 30 people of different faiths, ethnicities, and ages came together over a potluck dinner. The gathering centered around how much trust people have in our elections process. I was able to be a fly on the wall at the event the Mecklenburg Metropolitan Interfaith Network sponsored. And as you'll see, the dinner and the discussion gave folks something to chew on. On a Thursday night in Charlotte,
Nice to meet you.
a potluck of dinner time dishes.
This is a conversation that we are going to be open and curious.
Including dessert.
We're not debating each other, we are listening and learning.
These are North Carolinians of faith from a variety: Baha'i, Muslim, Unitarian, Baptist, Catholic, and Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. To be respectful of religions, just vegetarian fare, but organizers wanted folks to get to the meat of the topic: trust in elections.
We're not going to talk about our favorite party platform or our favorite political candidate, but more about our experience with elections and how we build trust in our communities.
The conversation started with a getting to know you icebreaker.
My best friend would say, Andrea is driven.
My family's been in America since 1661.
I grew up in the Winston-Salem area. I have 5 kids.
About 30 people sharing a meal and perspective. My assignment: listening to conversations at 4 tables at once.
I might find individuals not trustworthy, but I think the system works.
I look at the workers who, some of them, I ask them, how long have you been, how long is your shift? And they'll be like, oh, I was here since 6 in the morning and I'm staying. And I mean, how can I not be grateful?
I have great hopes and concerns, right, for the community, because it seems like there's such a disconnect somehow, or just a stratification, or we're kind of getting tribal almost, it feels like, right? And so I have such a desire, because I know everybody's good.
I believe that people will solve their conflicts by knowing each other. I'm a Muslim, so I try to know everybody. I try to introduce myself to everybody.
I do think even a wonderful democracy can devolve. And I don't see any way out of it except learning how to be less polarized.
I have hopes for our society, for our country, that it will one day live up to its core espoused values.
After about an hour, they ended chowing down with a lot of food for thought and with takeaways from the tables.
It also takes courage to sit down and talk with folks knowing that, you may not have all the same opinion. You're not going to be a homogeneous group.
That there's still some hope. And as people of faith, it was a strong theme at our table that we should have a voice, in how these things are run.
Discussions like this, I think, are the key to understand different people's perspectives.
All of our faith traditions call us to love our neighbors. And it is hard to love well a neighbor that you don't know well.
Voting is a sacred responsibility, and that we need to think of it more as a gift that's been given to us so that we can give back to our communities.
It's hard to love well a neighbor you don't know. Great group there.